We ordered from a Korean restaurant here in the city.
Oh, really?
So yeah,
Is there a
I
Korean
usually
restaurant? Yeah, yeah, yeah,
in the city. Oh yeah,
yeah.
there's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
There are a lot of Korean restaurants. Yesterday I was thinking of having some gyeopsal, but because my friend from another country came
Yes.
here, yeah. So I wanted to introduce her the Korean restaurant, but we didn't have time. So today we had Korean food.
Oh, yes.
Okay. How about you? Have you eaten?
Not yet. Since I need more practice, as soon as much.
As much
So, yes,
as I can, or as
as much,
many as. Mhm.
yes, as much as I can. So I will have my lunch about 2 or 3 p.m.
Oh, really? That's late.
Yes, kind of late, but since I feel kind of lazy when I have something to eat.
Mhm.
So yes, to maintain tension. Can I say tension?
Yeah. Sure.
Yes, to maintain tension for eagerness to study.
Mhm.
Yes, I prefer to have lunch later.
Okay. I see. That's all right.
Yes.
Well, are you ready
Yes,
for?
I have prepared some
Mhm.
keyword for interview question.
Mhm.
Yes, here are those word.
Mhm. Okay.
Yes.
Strong point, weak point, daily routine, how to get to the interview place. Okay. So these are, yeah, let me ask you about your strong point, your strengths.
Yes.
So can you mention to me some of the strengths you have?
Hmm. I I am thinking of strength point and hobby since those two things can can make impression on me, but uh, I have no idea about hobby and strong point. I can answer that very
Generally?
generally like um eagerness or endurance. I have a strong endurance to do same thing every day, something like that. But I don't think that kind of answer, make a good impression on me. So that's why
Mhm.
always I hesitate to answer to
Mhm.
the question. Strong point
Mhm.
and hobby.
Um, well, you will become a pilot, and being a pilot is not easy. Sometimes you might face some troubles with the engine, how you would control the situation inside the plane, right? So maybe you can talk about your problem solving skill, how you
Ah,
solve problems,
how about yes?
like that.
How about I can focus I can focus on no, I mean I can do multitasking
Mhm.
such as watch several indicators at the same time. And even though there are several indicators, I can manage manage to all the indicators, the
Mhm.
numbers of indicators. I mean the number which indicator displaced and the trend of indicators. I am good. I am good to several things at the same time. At the same time.
I am good at doing
I'm
things,
good. Yes.
doing
I'm
several things at the same time.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yes.
I'm good at,
I'm doing at
I'm good
uh,
at,
I'm
I
sorry.
am
Yes.
good at doing several things at the same time.
Several. I'm good at several things at the same time. At
Yeah, doing several things at the same time.
are yes, good at doing. Yes, I'm good at doing several things at the same time.
Hmm.
Such as, for example, such such as monitoring several indicators, such as monitoring several indicators. Is it correct? Such as monitoring several indicators.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
Without, yes, yep.
hmm
Without losing
Without,
focus. Without
without
losing,
losing focus.
yes,
All right.
yes. Without losing focus
Mm-hmm.
and
Losing.
losing up. Yeah, yes. Losing focus. And I'm usually doing good at multitasking.
Yeah, correct.
Yes, correct.
Well, you already mentioned that you can do several things at the same time. So that means you're a multitasker.
Yes,
So I can say my strength is that I'm good at doing several things at the same time. I can monitor different indicators without losing my focus. That's it.
yes,
Yeah.
and yes,
And
yes. But just I heard the teacher's answer just a while ago. I feel like it's like flattering. It sounds
uh-huh.
like flattering.
Not
It's like
really.
just for it's like make the made the answer
Mhm.
for the question. Since I applied for the job, I'm since I applied for the job and I chose the answer
Mhm.
to the question, even though it's not true, it's not my real strength.
No, it depends on the interviewer.
Yes,
Well, to me, it doesn't sound like it's
does it?
yeah, it was made for the interview only.
Ah,
Yeah, actually a lot of people can do that, and it's what
yes,
the company needs, a person who can multitask.
yes,
Like in my case, I am a multitasker. While I'm talking to you, I can also type.
Also, yes, time, yes,
I can do other things.
yes,
And it's true. We can do that, right?
yes,
Hmm. So if he asks you examples, you have to be quick enough to think of an example, how
yes,
you multitask, how you do things
um,
at the same time.
yes. So yes, I'm thinking that I will mention two things. First, multitasking and uh, flexible flexible personality. Can I say flexible personality? For example, I am very flexible so that I can adapt easily in new environment, something like that.
You can also say that, but
Yes,
yeah, yeah. If you want, you can also mention that.
mention that. Yes.
It's also a strength because
Yes. Is it
it's a
right? Is it
positive
right? Yes.
trait.
Is it right to say flexible for people? I am very flexible.
Um, no,
No.
flexible for people.
No, I mean for person's personality. Like I
Mm.
am very flexible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's correct.
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
Mm.
Would you
Yes.
like to answer the question again?
Yes.
Okay. Yes,
Uh,
go ahead.
yes. Yes.
What are your biggest strengths?
Uh, yes. I'm doing good. I'm good at doing several tasks at the same time. For example, I can monitor several indicators at the same time, and I think it's very important to be a good pilot. A good pilot needed to monitoring all indicators in the airplane and make a decision, proper action at each situation.
Okay, so I
Yeah,
think it would be better
yes,
if you provide some examples. Don't
but
just.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but
But.
yes, but I just realized that it doesn't need to mention about good pilot because interviewer asked me my strengths, not
Mm-hmm.
about yes good pilot, so I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah, so if you mention two strengths, try to provide examples. Like
yes,
you said, you can multitask, you can do things, you can do several things at the same time. What are those?
yes,
How do you
yes,
carry
uh,
your task
yeah,
at the same
yes,
time?
yes, yes. For example, uh, I'm good at monitoring several indicators at the same time, and in daily routine I I type something with my laptop while I'm calling with my family.
Hmm. Okay.
Yes.
Uh, Something related to work.
Something related to work. Monitoring several indicators at the same time and uh, ah and I control and also I can control while I'm listening to
I
radio
can control what.
it's okay to come to think of it, it's
Hmm.
kind of a normal for pilots, so it would be better
Uh,
yes not mention about it
hmm.
while controlling listen to radio instruction is it's normal, yeah.
It's normal. Every
Yes,
you mean every pilot can do
yes,
that?
yes, everybody do that.
Oh,
So
okay. So let's leave that question to think
yes,
about.
yes,
Yeah, your answer first.
yes.
Now let's talk about your weakness. What are your weaknesses?
Oh, hmm. My weakness is that I try to be perfectionist easily, so sometimes I cannot make make a deadline, or I do some task during the all, all night so that I lose my body condition. I mean, not body condition, body condition. It affects to the next work. I try to, but I try to correct the weak point. So I try to balance between uh, punctuate and do my best. Uh,
Hmm.
uh, yes,
Okay. Let's see. You said I try to be perfectionist easily. Mm, Not easily. Just say, I try to be a perfectionist. I try to be a perfectionist.
I try to be a perfect.
Perfectionist. And because
Yes.
of that, I cannot meet the deadline.
I try to be a perfectionist. I cannot meet the deadline. But
And my body condition affects my following work.
my body condition affects my following work. But do you think it's kind of a common answer, right?
Not really a common answer.
Ah, really?
Yeah, not a common answer. Um, People would usually talk about managing time.
Ah, yes.
That's the most common answer. So my body condition affects my following work. You can say, I don't want to stay that way.
Ah, I don't want to stay that way. I
So I try
don't
to, yeah.
want to stay that way. So I
So
try to
I,
change it
hmm Yeah, you can say,
or
I don't want to stay that way.
I
So
don't
I decided
I decide
to change by,
decided to change it by I
by,
decided to change by a better way to a better
mm,
way to the better way to a better way
in a better way, in a
in
better
a
way.
better way, yes,
I decided to change in a
change
better way, or I decided to change by doing blah, blah, blah.
in a better way.
Mhm.
So I realized that I don't want so I realized that I don't want to stay that way, and I decided to change it in a better way. I decided to change it in a better way.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
It
All
in
right, thank
a
you.
better way.
And
Thank you.
now, and then the result.
Ah,
You have to mention the result now.
ah, in better way. Now that now that I make a balance. I make a balance punctuate between punctuate and do my best.
Now I can make a balance between being
I can,
punctual,
yes, make a between pun-
being punctual,
punctual,
and
being punctual, yeah,
hmm
between being punctual. You can make a balance between being punctual and being being perfectionist, being,
hmm
yes, perfectionist. Yep,
okay, and being a perfectionist. All
being
right.
a perfectionist.
Yeah, a perfectionist.
Yeah,
All right,
being a
let's
perfect.
answer the question again. What
Yes.
are your weaknesses?
Yep. Yes. My weakness is I used to be perfectionist, but sometimes I have enough time to be make it perfect, or sometimes I cannot meet the deadline. So I realized that that's not the best way to do things good. So I don't want to stay that way. So I decided to change it in a better way. Now that now that I can make a balance between being punctuate and being
Punctual.
punctual and being perfectionist.
Okay. I try to make things in. I was a little bit confused with the beginning of your answer. So you said, I have a problem with being a perfectionist.
I have problem. I have
Yeah.
a problem being a perfectionist. I have a
Mhm.
problem being a perfectionist since
Yes.
I cannot have enough time all the time, and sometimes I cannot meet deadline. Yeah,
Oh, okay, I see. I
yeah,
have a problem being a perfectionist. Um, this this gives me okay. Due to this, sorry. Let me type it again.
yeah.
Due to this, I struggle. Mhm. I struggle to meet deadlines. I struggle to meet deadlines. Um, but I realize that I don't want to stay this this way. Um, so what was that again? I don't want to stay this way.
Yes, I don't want to stay this way. I decided
So
to change it. Yes, it
so
change it in a better way.
I decided to change in a better way. And then what's next? I decided
And
to change in a better
and
way.
I try to make a balance between now that I can make a balance between being punctual and
No.
being a perfectionist.
I can finally make a balance.
I can finally make a balance. I can
Make a
finally
balance
make a balance
between
between being
being
punctual and
punctual
being a
and being
perfectionist.
a perfectionist. Okay, can you read that?
Yes, thank you very much. Due to this, I have a problem. I have a problem being a perfectionist. Due to this, I struggle to meet deadline, but I realized that I don't want to stay this way. So I decided to change it in it a better way. Now I can finally make a balance between being punctual and being a perfectionist.
All
Can I,
right.
yes, can I
Okay.
say now that or now is better? Now that or
Now,
since now?
because when you say
Yes.
now that, blah blah blah, you have to add more details.
Ah,
Yeah, to explain because now that I'm, for example, now that I'm a worker, I want to blah blah blah. Now that I am a graduate, I have to find a job like that, right?
like
But
a
when you
reason
say
and outcome.
like
Reason
that,
and outcome. Yes.
yeah. But just saying now,
Now
I can.
I can.
It sets or you are sending the signal that you're ending your answer.
Yes.
Now I can finally
Now I can
do
finally
something.
do something. Yes.
Hmm.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And next question. What are your hobbies?
Yes. It also kind of a tricky question for me
Hmm.
since I'm I hesitate to. Hmm, my hobby is swimming.
Hmm.
By the way, if you don't mind, do you
Hmm.
have any idea for about hobby? Like it
About your
sounds,
hobby?
yeah, not good. Sounds good, but not that muchy. Just the normal, but it sounds natural. Something like
Natural. Actually, any hobby is okay. Whether it's swimming, watching TV,
yes,
traveling, going out. Yeah, you have to be honest with your real your hobby.
yeah, but I
Yeah,
cannot be honest.
you can't be.
Yes. Oh,
Mm, no, because when you say hobby, this is what you do during your spare time. Um, well,
ah,
mhm.
Yes. How
With
about
what?
internet shopping?
Yeah, sure. Internet
Uh,
surfing is also a hobby, if
yes,
that is
that's
really your
possible.
hobby.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because
So yeah.
when you mention any hobby like swimming, watching TV, internet surfing, hiking, going out, biking, exercising, all of them have a connection with your future job, which is being a pilot. Because,
Ah,
yeah, because when you watch TV, you learn something. So you like watching TV. What did you learn from watching TV? I get some updates with what's happening in Korea, like about Air Force, about airline
yes.
industry, something like that. When I go swimming, I can, train myself for an emergency case in aviation. Yeah, because swimming is also an important part, right,
Yes.
of your field. Yeah.
Can you ask me the question again, please?
Oh, sure. What are your hobbies?
Uh, in spare time, I usually uh, surfing the internet to find out something new, something that I have interested. So nowadays, I search about aviation information on the internet. There are there are many forums and websites which is posted about airplane or some information about aviation. I really like to read those posting website and yes, that is my hobby.
Okay.
Yes,
So your answer is good. We just have to check
yes.
the patterns or sentences. I usually surf the internet. Surf
I
the internet.
usually yes, I
Yes,
usually surf
the internet
yes surf the internet
to find something interesting.
to find something interesting. To
There
find, I
are
usually yes, I usually surf the internet to find something interesting.
there are many websites which
There are many websites,
mhm, which
web yes site
are posting
which
about
are posting about aviation.
mhm,
Yes, aviation about airplanes,
mhm.
and I feel happy or I have a good time to read those posting.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah,
I enjoy
I
reading
enjoy.
those postings or posts,
I
not postings.
enjoy to read those
I
postings.
enjoy reading those posts.
Reading, reading those postings.
Posts, not posting.
Ah,
Posts.
post. Yes.
Yeah.
I enjoy to reading those posts.
I enjoy reading, not to reading. I enjoy reading.
Yes, I enjoy reading. I enjoy reading those posts.
Hmm.
I enjoy reading those posts.
Yeah, so I keep on visiting
I
those websites.
keep on visiting those websites. So I
Yeah.
keep on visiting those websites. So I keep on visiting those websites.
Okay,
Yep.
again, what are your hobbies?
Uh, my hobby is uh, yes. I usually surf the internet to find something new, something I have interested. So I routinely visit a personal website which is posting about aviation, and I feel happy. I enjoy reading those posts. Mm, yeah.
Oh, okay, hold on. It's quite confusing. Let's try to check. Okay, okay.
Oh,
My
enjoy reading,
hobbies
posting about aviation. There are many websites which
include
are posting about aviation.
surfing the internet. My hobbies include surfing the internet. I surfing the internet to sorry, hold on. Something that I I am interested in. Um, there are many there are many websites which are or that are posting info about aviation, and I really enjoy them. And that is why I keep on visiting those websites until now. Can you read?
Yes, thank you very much. My hobbies include surfing the internet to find something new that I'm interested in. There are actually many websites that are posting information about aviation, and I really enjoy them. That is why I keep on visiting those websites until now.
Okay.
Yes,
All right. So please try to memorize that.
yes. But the answer is actually the answer is well organized. So
Mhm.
it's kind of a different answer what
Mhm.
I've answered before.
uh,
It's too much organized. It's too much organized before I answered something
that's
yet.
why you have to that's why
Yes,
you have to practice it. So memorize and then try to deliver it in a normal way. Like for
yes,
example, if you ask me what my hobbies are, I would say my hobbies include surfing the internet to find something that I'm interested in.
interesting.
And
Yeah,
there are actually a lot of websites that are
a lot of
posting
websites
information about
posting
aviation, and I
aviation.
really enjoy them.
I really enjoy
That is
them.
why I keep on
That is
visiting
why
those
I keep on
websites
visiting
until
the
now.
website too on until now.
Okay.
Yes, I memorize it. I will memorize it.
All right. Next question is about
Uh,
what was
yes,
it?
yes, we have two two keyword. This one, our daily
Okay.
routine and how to get the yes interview place like ice breaking.
How did you get here?
Yes, how did you get here? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So how did you get here?
Yes. Today I woke up early and prepared for this interview because I'm kind of worried that if I late,
If I
if
get
I,
late.
I'm sorry,
If I get late.
if I get late, uh, since 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 I'm worried about not be on time, and I took sub trains, sub number seven sub trains, and I transferred at Yeongjong Station to number five sub sub train. Oop, I'm sorry. Yeah,
It's okay.
yeah. I transferred the number five service station, and just to walk 5 or 6 minutes from the station to get here. Yes.
Okay. Well, you don't have to mention the number of trains.
Yes, yes.
Just say
I
I
yeah,
came
just
here
the
by.
transport, just I transport the sub
Uh-huh.
train. Yes, in
You
there.
can
Yeah.
say I took trains twice. I took the
Ah,
train twice.
I take train twice.
Twice. Yeah, you can also mention if there are if there were many people,
Ah, is
if
there is.
you if you had a problem going to the train station,
There are many
or
people.
your trip went smoothly, the weather was good, something
Yes,
like
weather
that.
was good. Yes.
I woke up
Uh,
early, headed out of the house, and I immediately went to the train station. Everything went really fast because there were not a lot of people.
yes.
I took the train going here
I took
twice.
train
I
going
took,
here.
yeah, hmm
Can I say the training or just to say train?
the train.
The
I took the
train.
train.
Took the
Yeah,
train going here. Took the
yeah.
train going here. Yes.
When I got off, the weather condition was really nice. So I arrived on time.
Yes, the weather condition. Weather condition is good. Yep.
Okay.
Yes. So can you ask me the same question again, please?
Okay. How did you get here?
Yes, I took train. No, no. Uh, uh, Today I got up early and prepared for this interview, since I was kind of worried about uh being on time. I took so I headed out of house early and I took train. There were many people in the station, and yeah,
Okay.
many people.
There were many people at the station. I didn't mind because I was excited to have this inter interview.
Yes, there were many
I
people. Yes, there were many people at the station. Well, I didn't mind it because I was excited to have this interview.
Okay, you can
Yes,
be positive. Like there were
yes,
many people,
positive.
but anyway, it didn't bother me. I stayed positive.
It didn't bother
Okay.
me. Yeah, to stay. Yeah.
hmm Okay.
Yes.
Do you want to answer the question or have another question?
Yes, I have another question. Daily routine, like how do you do usually? Yeah, something like that.
Oh, okay. What is your daily routine?
Since I'm preparing for the job, for being a pilot, I usually wake up early and study about aviation by myself until 9 or 10, and after that I have a kind of a small meal and go to study room. Study room is kind of the place which people who prepare same job get together and study together. And I spend time there until uh, 10 p.m. or later 11 p.m. And I get back home and take a shower and go to bed. That's my the normal daily routine since I started to prepare for the job.
How long have you been doing that?
It's about it's almost 6 months. I started to do the daily routine since from January. Yes,
Is it
and
boring?
well, I cannot deny it's not bored, but well, I think it's necessary to live that way since many people are preparing for the same job, and to be honest with you, just only a few people, only a few applicants can be hired for the job. So I think I need more make an effort. I need to make an effort more than other applicants, and that's what I can only do.
Okay, I need to exert extra effort. I need to exert
Uh,
more effort
yes, yes,
more
I
effort
more
than
effort,
other applicants.
more effort than other applicants.
Hmm.
Applicants. More effort
Hmm.
than other applicants, and that's what I can do only.
Hmm.
It's
That's the only thing I can do.
that's the only thing.
Hmm.
That's the only thing I can do. That's the only thing I can do.
Okay, all right. Let's
Yeah.
answer the question again.
Yes.
What is your daily routine, or can you tell me about your daily routine?
Yes. Yes. My daily routine is kind of simple. I wake up early and I study by myself until 10 or 9 a.m. and I have a small meal and I go to study room. Study room is kind of the place which people who prepare for same job get together and study together. And I spend the time there until 10 p.m. or later, 11 p.m. And I get back home and take a shower and go to bed. That's normal daily routine for me since I started to prepare for job interview, job opening.
Okay, very
Yeah,
good
yeah.
answer.
Thank you.
Yes, nice. You're
Yes.
learning how to talk comfortably as you can. All right, and what's our next question then?
Yes. Next question. Uh, I only spent what I what I only spent all the questions I prepared. How about
Mm-hmm.
how your friend describe you?
How do you think, or what
Yeah.
do you think your friends
Yes.
will say about you?
Yes. Uh, yes. People around me normally describe me. I am very endurable person since I I do uh, because I do same job without uh, trust me. I am endurable person. I do repeat repeated task. I do task even though it's repeated tasks. I do without any feeling since I think everything practice makes everything perfect. So I think uh, yes,
Okay. My friends
yes.
described me
My friends were as
as a yeah,
yes,
enjoyable person. What do you mean by enjoyable? You mean to say
uh, uh,
as a
I mean yes. My pronunciation is something wrong. Endurable. Yes,
endure.
endurable. Yes, my friends describe me as
Describe me as.
describe me as I am endurable person. Endurable
Uh,
person.
mhm, mhm. Let's see. Endurable.
Yes,
Endurable.
endurable.
My friends describe me. Okay. My friends describe me as an rather.
As an. My friends describe me as an endurable person. Yes,
Yes.
endurable person. My friends describe me as an endurable person since
Mhm.
I'm not get bored easily.
Mhm.
I'm not get bored.
Um, endurable person.
It's different with endurable and get bored easily. Different.
Endurable means to say tolerable. You are tolerable. They are saying that when they are when you say, for example, a tolerable situation,
Tolerable. Yes, tolerable.
endurable situation, it means to say that um, there is a situation that you can tolerate.
Ah,
It means you are when your friends are with you, they can tolerate your attitude.
yes. So I would like to change my answer. I
Change,
would like
yeah,
to
change.
express that I'm not get bored easily.
I don't
Uh,
get bored easily.
I don't get bored. I don't get bored easily. I don't get bored easily, so I can do task very well, even though it's kind of repeated task.
Mhm. Uh,
What they call?
okay. Not, then don't say you are endurable person.
Yes,
It's wrong.
yes.
Okay.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. Instead, you can say, I'm a person with uh, with mm, I am my friends would describe me as someone with endurance, with oozing endurance.
Endurance.
Yes.
My friends describe me as someone with uh, oozing.
Oozing. Mhm. It means you have like a good amount or a great amount of endurance.
Yes,
It
oozing.
you have flowing, you are exuding, you have flowing or high level of endurance.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Oozing.
Hmm.
Yes. Okay, yes. Oozing endurance. I don't get bored easily, even though the task is repeat. Is it
Is
correct? The task is a repeat. The task is a repeat. The task I
even
should
though
have
hmm
is a repeat.
repeated
Repeated. The
is
task
done
I should
repeatedly,
yes. The task I should have is
repeated.
repeated.
Hmm.
Uh,
Uh,
Maybe
you
yes.
mean this?
The spelling. Repeated. Yes, repeated. The task I should have is repeated. I don't get bored easily since everything need repetition. Everything needs
Hmm.
repetition if you want to get familiar with.
Hmm.
Yes,
Everything needs to be
everything
repeated if
needs
you
to be
want to be familiar
repeated if
with it.
you want. Everything needs to be repeated if you want to be familiar with it. Everything
Yes,
needs to be repeated. Since everything needs to be repeated if you want to familiar with it.
to be familiar with
Ah,
it.
if you want to be familiar, if you want to be familiar with it. Yes,
Okay.
yes. So can
All
you
right.
ask me yes again, please?
All right. What's the question again?
Yes. Question. Question. You are. How
What's your,
much?
I forgot the question. Hold on. Okay. What's the question again?
Yes. The question was. Yes.
Your daily routine.
I'm happy. I'm happy that teacher
Your
enjoy.
friend.
Yes.
What do
Teacher
you,
enjoy.
how
Yes.
your
The
friends
question. Yes.
describe you?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
My friend.
But,
How your friends describe you?
yeah, okay. How do you think your friends will describe you if I ask them about you?
Yes. My friends describe me as someone who is endurance. Uh, someone with oozing endurance. I don't get bored, even though the task I should have is repeated,
Repeated.
repeated. Since since everything needs to be repeated if you want to be familiar with it. So I think some repeat repetition is absolutely needed for everything. Need
Necessary.
and some repetition is necessary for everything.
Okay.
Yes,
All right, good.
yes,
My friends would describe me as someone with oozing endurance.
yes,
Okay. Even though I don't get easily bored, even though I do things repeatedly, because I believe that everything needs to be repeated if you want to be familiar with it. So
yes,
repetition is necessary.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Are you
Uh,
okay?
yes, I'm okay. And then we have just a small time, so
Mhm.
I have something to tell you.
Oh, sure.
Yes, yeah, yes. And
Mhm.
well, to be honest with you, I'm very nervous these days. I've already told you that just a few people, a few applicants can be
Mhm.
hired in the company. So
Mhm.
I'm very nervous, and I have never revealed, told other people like what I'm preparing and what I do to others
So you
because
never told other people that you're actually preparing
yeah,
to apply in that
yeah,
company.
yes,
It's a
yeah,
secret.
kind of because I don't like that feeling. I don't
Mhm.
like
I
that
know.
feeling. Yeah, well, yes, since the percentage, I mean, the possibility is kind of low, and I know that, and I don't want to be. I make it my own pressure. I don't want
Mhm.
to explain or answer to others like I'm preparing blah 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 blah.
Yeah, and you don't want them to be disappointed when the result.
Yes, so and
Uh,
that's why I don't say to teacher what I'm preparing I'm preparing at the first time at the first class since we started to
mhm.
have class together.
Mhm.
Yes,
Oh, okay, I see.
yes, and actually I planned that I just watch the outcome, and
Mhm.
if the outcome is good, then I started the English class again,
Mhm.
like more pre-talking or more to improve my speaking skill.
Okay.
But if the result is well, I don't know. And anyway, to make a long story short,
Mhm.
I uh, I'm sorry that I I postponed your class without enough explanation,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm sorry about it, but I like your class and your style of teaching, and I really want to have your class from
Oh.
yes, but the problem is that now I'm kind of hesitated and I'm kind of worried my feeling.
Mm-hmm. It's
Uh,
normal.
yes, kind of yeah.
Actually, everybody who's going to take an exam, all right, or interview, anyone who's going to be tested for something has that specific level of anxiety. I mean, yeah, a certain amount or level of anxiety. Okay, and maybe, actually, that's what I was planning. I was planning to apply for a job. Like in the past, I was planning to apply for a job, and one of my plans was to keep it a secret to everyone I know.
Yes,
I I don't want my friends, my family members
yes,
to know,
yes,
because if I fail, they would be they would probably be disappointed, or they
yes,
would think that I'm not good enough,
yes.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I want to say. It's kind of a shame, and
Yeah, it's
yes,
like
it's
it's
kind
a
of
shameful
pressure.
thing. Yeah, I was thinking probably they would laugh at me, or they would think I was stupid like that. But you can keep it a secret among your family or your friends, but with me, it's okay. You know, you can tell other teachers, you can tell your teachers, you can be honest. Because if you fail, it's okay. We will not think negatively of you, okay? We are actually here to support you with what you're doing, and we understand the feeling because we
Yes,
went through that stage also, okay? And not every applicant is able to make it. As you mentioned, only a few people will uh, will be given a chance to hold the position, right? Maybe two, three, or five. Okay, but it doesn't mean that the others are not good enough. Maybe, you know, um, just that the competition is really tight these days.
yes,
Yes.
that's correct.
Mhm. Okay, and maybe it depends on the like requirements or standard of the company. So be positive. The interview will be next week, right?
Yes, next week.
Okay, yeah. All you have to do is stay focused on your goal, prepare really well for that interview. Um, don't let your anxiety get in the way,
Yes,
and show that you are deserving to have the position.
yes, I got it. Yes, thank you. Thanks for yes understanding. Yeah.
Hmm.
Consideration, your consideration.
Yes, of course. And we still have another class.
Yes,
That will be at 12:20. So I'll see you later.
yes. See you soon. Yes,
Okay, thank you. Bye for
yes.
now.
Thank you. Bye for now.